In recent years, Alaska has faced a growing problem with wild bears breaking into dozens of homes and cabins each season, far exceeding the 125 reported in 2010. In places like Trapper Creek and Mud Bay, bears have learned to open doors, smash windows, and tear apart buildings in search of food. While injuries are rare thanks to local knowledge of bear behavior, property damage continues to mount, with some areas reporting repair costs of more than $100,000 per year. These incidents show that the line between wildlife and human living spaces is blurring. To protect people and property, bear hunting has become a necessary control method. It helps reduce dangerous encounters and keeps communities safer. What is the most effective and popular way to hunt bears? Join us to discover the answer in the video.
Bo wszystkie są gończe. Gończe polskie, tak to wygląda.
Here, goat hunting is part of their course. They usually pH for each other.
To deal with the growing danger, Alaskans have turned to bear hunting as a way to protect both people and property. Hunting with a gun is the most effective and popular method. Rifles help hunters keep a safe distance and quickly stop bears. Before going hunting, everyone must follow the rules. In Alaska, this means getting a hunting license and a special bear tag. These rules ensure that bears are hunted safely and fairly. There are also set times, called hunting seasons, when bear hunting is allowed. These rules protect both people and bears while helping to keep nature in balance. Choosing the right gun is the most important step in bear hunting. Bears are large, strong animals with thick bones and solid muscles. A weak gun might only wound the bear, which can lead to danger for the hunter. Popular choices include the .30-06 Springfield, .308 Winchester, and .300 Winchester Magnum. These rifles offer both power and accuracy. When loaded with the right bullets, such as bonded soft points or controlled expansion rounds, they can reach deep into the bear's body and strike the heart or lungs, which is needed for a fast and humane result. A good hunting rifle also allows the hunter to shoot from a safe distance, lowering the risk of close contact with a charging bear. A powerful rifle is only effective if the hunter knows how to use it correctly. This includes knowing how to aim, breathe steadily, and stay calm while shooting. Many hunters spend hours training at shooting ranges before entering the wild. They practice not only from steady positions but also from kneeling or standing, since the forest rarely offers perfect conditions. A quick shot with poor aim can lead to a missed target or, worse, a wounded bear. But a calm, trained shooter with a steady hand can make one accurate shot that ends the hunt safely. In bear hunting, skill with a rifle can be the difference between success and serious danger. A well-planned hunt increases the chance of using the gun effectively. Bear hunting is not about walking into the forest and hoping for luck. It starts with scouting, studying the land and learning where bears are likely to appear. Hunters look for signs such as fresh tracks, claw marks on trees, and droppings. They also pay attention to food sources like berry patches, riverbank. Once a good spot is found, the hunter chooses a place with a clear view, good cover, and a safe shooting position. A rifle allows the hunter to wait quietly and stay hidden. When the bear appears, the hunter has the time and distance needed to aim carefully. When the bear appears, the moment must be used wisely. Bears move fast, even large ones, and rarely stay still for long. The hunter should wait for a clear side view and aim just behind the front shoulder, where the vital organs are. A proper shot in this area offers the best chance for a quick and respectful end. If the angle is wrong or the bear is moving too fast, it is better to wait than to risk a poor shot. A rifle gives the hunter power and range, but it still requires patience and self-control. Knowing when not to shoot is just as important as knowing when to pull the trigger. A responsible hunter understands that every shot must count for safety and ethics. Even if the bear seems down, the hunter must approach slowly and be ready in case a second shot is needed. Only when the bear is confirmed to be still should the next steps begin. Then, the rifle is made safe, and the hunter prepares the animal in the field. This step helps protect the meat and makes transport easier. In many places, including Alaska, hunters must also report to hunt and give a sample like a tooth or part of the skull for research. These steps help wildlife officers study bear health, track populations, and plan future hunts. Throughout the process, the rifle remains close, because safety is always the top priority in bear country. In the world of bear hunting, the rifle is more than just a tool, it is a symbol of responsibility. It gives hunters the ability to defend themselves, act carefully, and complete the hunt with skill and respect. When used properly, a gun allows for a clean, quick, and safe result that protects both the hunter and the bear population.
No, wait.
Nice shot, Tana.
But it must always be used with care, training, and good judgment. That is why, to this day, gun hunting remains the most trusted method in Alaska and other regions where living near bears is part of everyday life. It is not only about success, it is about safety, respect, and doing the job the right way. Effective and necessary method for protecting people and keeping nature in balance. If you're interested in this topic, like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one.
Что возле этого села подняли, я его видел. Я вас поздравляю, собачки. Вы молодцы.
In the heart of Africa, a silent war is raging, one that pits determined hunters against cunning hyenas. After a relentless wave of livestock attacks that left many communities in fear and economic distress, local authorities had no choice but to fight back. In response, a bold and government-approved hunting campaign was launched, aiming to restore safety and stability to rural life. But this is no ordinary hunt. Every step is planned, every tactic calculated. So what are the strategies behind this high-stakes mission? Let's uncover them together through the compelling footage that follows. Because hyenas are predominantly nocturnal, hunters have adapted by embracing specialized night hunting strategies. Pursuing hyenas with firearms after dark is no longer just a test of bravery, it's a calculated operation where precision, technology, and field expertise converge. Under the cloak of night, when these cunning predators are most active, traditional daylight tactics prove ineffective. That's why modern hunters rely on cutting-edge tools like thermal imaging and night vision optics. These technologies don't merely enhance visibility, they transform the entire experience, turning darkness into a tactical advantage where every heat signature could reveal the presence of a stealthy hyena. But spotting the target is just the first move. The choice of weapon plays a decisive role in a successful hunt. Most hunters rely on high-caliber rifles like the .308 or .243 Winchester, which deliver both stopping power and accuracy from long range. In places where it's permitted, suppressors are used to muffle the sound and avoid startling nearby animals. These choices aren't made lightly, they reflect the reality that hyenas are tough, fast, and rarely alone. A single mistake could let them escape or draw the attention of the entire pack. To lure hyenas into range, hunters often employ a blend of traditional baiting and modern electronic calls. Carcasses are positioned in open areas near hyena trails, while speakers play recorded sounds of distress calls or rival packs. This mix of audio and scent taps directly into the hyena's instincts, curiosity, hunger, and territorial dominance. However, even the most convincing setup can fail without timing and patience. Hyenas are clever and suspicious, often circling the area multiple times before approaching. Camouflage and positioning are just as critical. Most hunters set up in blinds or on elevated stands near the bait site, carefully choosing locations based on wind direction and cover. Staying downwind is non-negotiable. One trace of human scent can send the entire group fleeing. In this environment, stillness becomes a strategy, and silence is the most important weapon. Every decision, from where to sit to how to breathe, can determine success or failure. Even after the trigger is pulled, the challenge isn't over. Hyenas are notoriously resilient, capable of traveling long distances after being wounded. That's why tracking and retrieval skills are essential. Hunters must understand hyena movement patterns, escape behavior, and the terrain itself. All of this unfolds under strict legal regulations designed to ensure ethical practices and wildlife balance. In the end, hunting hyenas at night is not about domination, it's about discipline, strategy, and working within nature's boundaries to manage a cunning and powerful predator.